I was raised in the country where Sundays are real special. After going to church, you get something good to eat, hang out with your family and friends, and just be thankful. Yeah.
Make a house.
Well, it's Sunday afternoon, and you done gave the Lord his due. Ain't been too long, took off your church clothes and shoes. Thankful that you made it through the week. You done got something good to eat. Got the pots and pans put up in the kitchen clean. Now everybody's sitting around without a thing to do. Well, I got a suggestion for you. How about we put on some blues? What about some Betty Wright? Put it on and we can dance all night. How about we put on some blues? What about some Johnny T? Any one of them is alright with me. Now the whole neighborhood is showing up. Yeah, it's a party going on over here. It's a party going on. Well, all your kinfolks round and everybody showing love. I said it's a party going on over here. And we was just sitting around without a thing to do. When I made a suggestion to you, how about we put on some blues? What about some Bobby Blue? It's members only at this here party too. How about we put on some blues? On the hill getting down to some ZZ. Any one of them is alright with me. How about we put on some blues? Some of that Uncle Pap, come on and fall through. Some of that Red Top, Master Key. Some of that JL, Big Truck Driver. And some of that Shelby, put it on. How about we put on some blues? What about some Betty Wright? Put it on and we can dance all night. How about we put on some blues? What about some Johnny T? Any one of them is alright with me. How about we put on some blues? What about some Bobby Blue? It's members only at this here party too. How about we put on some blues? On the hill getting down to some ZZ. Any one of them is alright with me. How about we put on some blues?
Hey, you guys. It is another week, another vibe. I'm super excited to just be here. You guys know I had a birthday, 54 years old. God has been so good to me. And tonight I'm excited. I'm always excited when I can bring on new artists so you can get to know them and get to know their music, put the face with the music. Y'all know how we do. But before I bring him on, I have to send a shout out to my sponsors. My sponsors are a Level Up Management Company, a Level Up Promotions, Bustin' Unlimited, the Boss Chicks of Augusta, Joker's Comedy on the Move, and Toast the Event Bar. Now, I know you guys are ready, so I'm not going to prolong this. So here we go. Hey, Big Kutty, how are you?
Good evening. How you doing?
Hey, listen, I am great. Blessed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is my lighting good?
Say what now?
Is my lighting good?
Yeah, it's good. And I can hear you. Can you hear me good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's get this thing started. Introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. I go by the name of Big Kutty, Elder May's grand boy, aka the Backwood Boss from Summerall, Mississippi. Southern Soul recording, Southern Soul blues recording artist. I've been doing blues for going on 2 years now. But I've been doing music forever. I've always been around music. I don't own some form of a studio since I was 16 years old, whether it was in my mama bedroom or different locations. And yeah, that's a little bit about Big Kutty.
Big Kutty. All right. Because Big Kutty is a producer, a
Yes,
writer, engineer. Now you're an artist. So you
yes,
got like everything
yes, ma'am.
that you can do for yourself,
Yes, ma'am.
which is great.
One thousand percent.
Yes, because everything is yours.
Right,
You don't have to worry about this, and this. Everything is yours.
right,
That's
right.
great. That's great. So we're gonna start this thing up. Okay, how did you come up with Big Kutty for your? Is that your nickname or is
Yes,
just your stage name?
that's a childhood nickname.
Okay,
Mhm.
so you decided to bring the childhood nickname on to be your stage name.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. How did you get that nickname?
Well, they used to call me. They had a name for me when I was younger called Boudreaux Kutty. Just a name they made up. In the neighborhood.
Okay,
Boudreaux. We out in the woods, the backwoods, the country.
okay,
And Kutty. So
okay,
then they shortened it to Kutty for a
okay,
number of years, and then I took it on as my persona as Big Kutty once I
okay.
started doing Southern Soul music.
All right, okay. Well, you say you're from the country. How many red lights do you guys have?
None. Where I'm from, you know,
Oh,
I'm
really?
like,
No.
I'm like I'm like really, really in the backwoods. That's where I come from. That's why I call myself the backwood boss. You know,
Okay. I
but
thought I was from the backwoods. We at least have where I grew up. We at least let me see one, two, three, four red lights. But you guys don't have any.
not the area that I'm from, which is a rural area of Summerall. Now the town of Summerall has one red light
Okay.
still, and they just got that probably about 8 years ago.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, I
But I
know how it is. I know how it is growing up in the
yeah,
country, and it's nothing like it.
right. I
Nothing like
reside I reside in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, but I'm from Summerall.
got
Hmm.
you, got you, got
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Okay, okay. So you encountered your loving Johnny Taylor and all of those good artists
Mhm.
throughout the time of riding with your uncle,
Yes,
listening to the 8 tracks.
the
All
eight
right.
track.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
how old were you when you was introduced to that type of music?
Man, this had to be 86, 87 when I was about 7 or 8 years old.
Wow.
You
Wow.
know, not really knowing what I was listening to, just like in the groove and the vibe of it. Um, yeah, he would come and pick me up every now and then and would just ride around. I don't know why he liked to ride around with me. He had 5 kids of his own, but you know, he was like a dad to all of us though. Me, he had five, me and my brother and my sister. He was like a dad to all of us, but for some reason he liked to ride around with me.
Well, you were the cool one, you know. Maybe he felt like okay, he's gonna be into music or something. I don't know.
You must have knew.
He he must have. And so listening to Johnny Taylor at that age, did you think like, man, what is he listening to? Did you ever
Um,
feel like that?
I never asked that question. I was more, I guess, with me being a producer, I was really more into the music than what they was actually saying, if that
Mhm.
makes sense.
It does.
Uh, so
Mm,
I probably was more into the music than the actual lyrical content of what was playing.
hmm. Okay, so you were engineering in your mom's house at the age of like what 16 or 12 or
Yeah,
16 or something.
yeah.
Okay. So you were producing beats and stuff for other people at that time.
For myself and others in the neighborhood.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Well, the beats that you were producing, were they more like rap
Yep,
beats?
definitely rap.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Because that was the era of rap, you know.
Yeah, this was like 98, 99, all through the 2000s, Yeah.
Okay, so now 2 years ago, you transitioned over to singing Southern Soul.
Well,
But
I've been singing the whole time too, but I wasn't doing blues.
oh,
Yeah.
you were doing, what were you doing? R&B,
Well,
gospel?
that little, of course, I did gospel, but this little phase that music went into around, I'm gonna say early 2010 to about 2018, where R&B pretty much came non-existent, and the rappers were the ones doing the singing,
Mhm.
that type of stuff.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, now I have several songs and a couple videos,
Hmm.
and I am going to play. Let me see what I'm gonna play. Backwood Shuffle.
Hmm.
I'm gonna play that, and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you guys, I do not own the rights to this music, but he owns everything to this music. Here we go.
1000%.
1010%. Here we go.
Oh yeah, my, good God Almighty. I took a little trip back to where I was raised, down there in Little River, y'all. Way down off in the country, that's where I was made. You know me. They know I'm Mr. Maze Grand Boy. I know about the dirt road, and the shortcut through the woods. Oh yeah, I sure do. Pull up to the field, pull up. They got good food and good music, yes they do. And this is what they was doing. They was doing that backwood shuffle, yeah. That backwood shuffle, oh yeah. That backwood shuffle all night. You should have seen. They was doing that backwood shuffle, yes sir. That backwood shuffle, all right. That backwood shuffle all night. They was doing that backwood shuffle, that backwood shuffle, yeah. That backwood shuffle all night. That's what they was doing. They was doing that backwood shuffle, that backwood shuffle, that backwood shuffle all night. You should have seen them when nobody being too cute. People came to get down to this brand new groove. That's what I love about the country, man. We know how to have a good time, and we ain't shame. The old folks take a seat up under the tree. All the young folks jump up when they hear this beat. This what they do. They was doing that backwood shuffle, yeah. That backwood shuffle, that backwood shuffle all night. You should have seen. They was doing that backwood shuffle, yes sir. That backwood shuffle, all right. That backwood shuffle all night. Way back in the woods. They was doing that backwood shuffle, that backwood shuffle, yeah. That backwood shuffle all night. That's what they was doing. They was doing that backwood shuffle, that backwood shuffle, that backwood shuffle all night. If you ain't scared, let me see you do the backwood shuffle. Oh yeah, backwood shuffle. Everybody was doing the backwood shuffle. They was all together doing the backwood shuffle. Doing that backwood shuffle. Backwood shuffle. I know I seen them doing that. Backwood shuffle. I know I seen them doing that. Backwood shuffle. Got people dancing again doing the backwood shuffle. That backwood shuffle. Yeah.
That backwood shuffle. Your grandmother's name, is it Ethel?
Elta May.
Ethel May. Ethel May. I heard that in the song when you said Ethel May. So I figured that must have been his grandmother. So let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about Backwoods Shuffle. How did you mix all of that together to come out with that song? What was the start of that song?
The start of that song was just wanting to create a song that people could maybe create a line dance to. I didn't intend for it to come out that way, but it did. But it was really just an ode to the backwoods, you know. My cousin, came up with a dance to that song. Um, I'm just throwing little candy in the lyrics where if you're from the backwoods, it's gonna trigger something in you.
You
I
gonna know.
have a funny way of writing. My writing style, I try to write from a real perspective, but I also try to write, um, includes. I try to write from a perspective that's gonna trigger something in someone's mind and
Mm,
get them emotionally connected to the music. You know,
mm.
it could be consciously or unconsciously, but they're gonna be connected to it. Just it could be just one word. Like when I said I know about the dirt road and the shortcut through the woods. Like if you're
Yeah.
from the backwoods, you know what
Oh,
shortcut is. You know about the
mhm.
dirt road. So you know,
That's
uh,
right.
something else I said. The old folks take a seat under the tree. They ain't finna be out there shuffling, but they'll take a seat up under that tree.
Sit
In
out
the
there
sun.
all day
Yeah,
and
but
we'll be out there playing.
yeah, that's how that song came about. Hmm.
Okay. So when you pushed it out, you said that you didn't make it thinking that it was gonna be a line
Yeah.
dance. But
I didn't,
as
I didn't, I didn't start off making this. I didn't go in and say I'm finna make a line dance.
got
You know,
got
it just it was just so upbeat. It was people gonna dance to it regardless. So why not, come up with a line dance to it?
right.
You know.
Now, I have a question to you that I said that I was gonna throw this in with every one of my interviews now
Hmm.
because it is line dancing now is taking over dancing.
Hmm.
And of course, Southern Soul. It was more for the older, grown folks, but now the
Hmm.
younger people are coming in because of the line dances.
Hmm.
So, me personally, I love line dances, but I want to dance also.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't want every song to be a line dance. Like
Right.
even going back from back in the day, bringing songs up, making
Hmm.
it line dance songs.
Hmm.
So what is your thought process on now with everything now is beginning to be a line dance versus people dancing like we used to with Southern Soul? Us
Uh-huh.
older people, that's what you know, we 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 want to dance. So what do
Um,
you think about it?
well, before I explain my answer, I want to make it clear that the line dance lane, that's not my lane. Like I can do it. I do so much music and so many different styles, so I can do it. But that's not my forte. I
Mhm.
like the old blues. That's where I'm the most comfortable at when I'm
Mm,
writing and producing, which is the old blues. But
right.
with at the same time you still got to stay trendy with what's going on and what the listeners want to hear today, but I never waver away from the old blues. That's what I love, just that it's something about the groove of that old blues where it just make your two step feel different. And you were doing number two stepping.
That, that's it. You don't have to dance hard with
Yeah.
blues, Southern Soul. You don't have to get sweaty. You don't have to do anything.
Hmm.
So you take the people, our age,
Hmm.
we're gonna say the 40 and up,
Uh-huh.
which are older than that. Now if I go to a Southern Soul show, it's more of line dancing.
Yeah.
Um, so now you got people, and everybody has their opinion. It doesn't matter. It's not to say mine is right, mine is wrong, yours, whatever.
Hmm.
But everybody do have their opinion, and this is my opinion. This is
Hmm.
Vicky's opinion. Um, I When things trend, I know you have to,
Hmm.
but I hope that Southern Soul does not become strictly just line dancing because we have Southern soul artists that, you know, when they sing, you can hear
Mm-hmm.
the soul and the blues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for us older people, you know, we don't want that to be taken away. But I know when things are trendy,
Mm-hmm.
I know we're gonna get on the trend. But I
Yeah.
just hope we don't stay on that trend. You know, 'cause I
Right.
want to keep singing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
So
think it's gonna. I mean, it's big right now, but I think it's gonna return back to those old blues. Um, I was talking with Breeze about this probably about 2 weeks ago. Um, Talking about that old blues sound coming back. Because that's what blues is. That's the core of it. It can't. It's gonna always be there.
it,
You gonna have different derivatives off of that. Because let's just be honest. Without boots on the ground, Southern soul music wouldn't have got pushed this far as fast. Blues been around forever,
forever.
and Boots on the Ground has pushed Southern soul trail ride music like up through there in just 6-7 months. And blues been around for 30, 40, 50 years.
Yes.
And that line dance trend, brought it to the forefront in just 7 months. So that's something to think about.
It did. It
Mhm.
did. And me personally, when I'm not big into going to certain types of concerts. But
Mhm.
if it's a blues show and I got my Cecily Wilburn, I got my
Yeah.
Jeter Jones,
Mhm.
I got my young guy,
Mhm.
Mr. Breeze do too much. See, that's what I want. I don't want to get away from that,
Yeah.
But like I say, everybody have their own opinion. And I said that was going to be one a question that I put
Yeah.
in there because I'd like to hear people's opinion,
And to
So
be honest with you, Miss Vicky, people that feel like you are the core, it might not look like it, but people that feel like you are the core fans of Southern Soul, 70, 80% of that audience feels like you. It doesn't look that way because the 20% of the new stuff is so much of it right now that it looks like they're outweighing people like you, but they're not. They're really not.
well, I hope not, because I still want to dress.
Yeah.
I want to dress up and kind of go to my Southern Soul concert,
Yeah.
now.
Trust me, a lot of people feel the same way as you do. Trust me.
Yeah. So now we're going to shift this back to you. I have a couple of videos that I'm so excited that you sent because I love to play videos.
Okay.
And I have one. This one is featuring, I can't see the whole name. I think
Probably Francis.
it is.
Love.
It is. Yes, it is. So, you guys, I have the privilege of playing a video tonight, and I'm super excited. So, I'm going to play this video, and then we're going to talk about it after the video, okay? I do not own the rights to this music, but he owns everything. Here we go.
It'll make you laugh, make you cry. Yes, it will. Turn around and hate a nigga. I'm talking about love. Yes, it will. It'll make you laugh, make you smile. Yes, it will. Turn around and hate a nigga. Yes, it will. Experience. Love. It'll make you laugh, make you cry. Turn around and hate a nigga. I'm talking about love. It'll make you laugh, make you smile. Turn around and hate a nigga.
Let me talk to you. Running them streets, you done let that good woman get away. How the hell you do that? Got tired of your shit. Now she outside ready to play. She ready to play. Silly you. Done let them hoes pump your head up. How you fall for that? and she about sick of you. Well, gave you chance after chance, now she fed up. Well, what it do?
It'll make you laugh,
Laugh, cry,
turn around and hate a nigga.
it'll make her hate a
I'm
nigga.
talking about love.
Talking about that love.
It'll make you laugh,
Laugh,
make you smile, turn around and hate a nigga.
and I'ma let you know, by the time you figure it out, she'll be long gone, long gone, in the arms of another man, of another man. Yeah, you know you dead wrong, dead wrong. Thought you could have your cake and eat it too, but it don't work like that. Looking in the mirror, you know a fool when you see a fool. I bet you learned this lesson. Tell me what it do.
It'll make you laugh,
Make you laugh,
cry,
make you
turn around
cry.
and hate a nigga.
It'll make her hate a
I'm
nigga,
talking about
yeah.
love.
Talking about that
It'll
love.
make you laugh,
Make you laugh,
smile,
make you
turn around
smile.
and hate a nigga.
Tell them Big Kutty told you that. Now look at you. Now you got your head hanging low, but you was holding it high like a damn fool when you was out here doing wrong. You know you wrong when you was out here doing wrong. Listen here, don't push that woman to the point of no return, cause she don't deserve it. Cause when she's gone, said when she's gone forever. And I can promise you, she's gone forever. I can promise you she's gone. She's gone forever. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. All the shit that women have stood with you through. And I love you, brother, but I'ma tell you when you're wrong. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up. And Johnny said, everything's out in the open, and there's nothing left to hide. If you didn't wanna, if you didn't have good intentions, just leave her alone. Just leave her alone. How about we put on some?
Honey,
Yes, ma'am.
that's what I'm talking about. Come on now. Woo! That same thing you love will make you cry. If you don't want to, just leave her alone. Let's talk
Right.
about this.
Okay.
What was your
Well,
inspiration with this song?
my inspiration was the young lady that's singing on it. Her name is Frances. She's an artist too, and she's my classmate also. So she hit me up last year, called me and said she wanted to come through the studio for her birthday. Her and some of her girls, just to do something different, just messing around, record a song, whatever. So they got there and they recorded the song. I think that was all of them first time in the studio. She had like 4 or 5 other ladies with her. They was drinking, enjoying her birthday. So they was in the booth singing. Everything got done, and they left. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing on this, and I'm gonna send it over to you once I get it done. And when I got the mixing, I got to Francis' part, which is the one that's singing on there, and it was this one part that caught me when she said, "Turn around and hate a nigga." Like something about the way she said that grabbed me, even though she was playing and freestyling. So I called her immediately. I said, I'm gonna send over what y'all done. I said, but it's a part in this song I want to keep for a hook. And she was like, really? I said, yeah. I said, that part where you saying turn around and hate a nigga. She said, really? I said, yeah. So I sent her all her money back. I said, I need this hook. And she was like, you want me to come re-sing it or anything? I said, nope. I want it just like it is, because I don't think she could have came back in and recreated, what grabbed me. So what
Mm-hmm.
you hearing is like the actual take she done. And of course, I put some background vocals around it, and that's how that song came about. But it's just a song about, if you got a homie, a homeboy or whatever, and um, I don't get in other folks' business, but if I see that, hey, you got a good woman, you messing up, man, I'm gonna try to, steer you in the right direction a little bit, at least put it on your mind. So that's what that song was about.
I can tell because, like you said, he was sitting around looking crazy, then want
Yeah.
to drink something.
Uh-huh.
When all you had to do was pay attention to your woman. Okay,
Right. Right.
I like that. I like that. I like that. But see, that's what engineers, producers, y'all can hear certain
Hmm.
things that artists can't hear
Yep.
and understand. Like that's it.
Mhm.
That's it. Because y'all that's what y'all do. That's why y'all are the engineers and the
Yeah.
producers. You
Time
know.
and time again, it's just you run across something. It ain't always what a person is singing or saying. It's like how they said it. It's like the texture of their voice when they said it. The emotion they had in their voice when they said it. It could be one simple phrase, that'll just grab a hold to somebody and pull them into the whole song.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm. And so then after y'all finish the song,
Hmm.
did y'all immediately put the video together or
Immediately.
wow?
Yeah.
And the
Immediately.
reason and the reason why I say wow is because I know people may have a song, but they might not put the video together to like next year or something like that.
Well,
So y'all
I'm fortunate. I'm real fortunate and blessed to have a homeboy that does music videos. Everett Hendricks, E Hendricks Films, who shot that video right there. So I can just pick up the phone at hey 3 o'clock in the morning, dog. I got an idea. We need to shoot a video tomorrow.
see that's what I'm talking about.
You know, so it's
That's what
great
I'm
to
talking
have friends like that. And I'm just blessed. I never take it for granted that I have my own studio. I do everything, and also to have video people to make everything come together. So I don't ever take that for granted. You know.
That's right. Yeah, because that's a gift.
Hmm.
That's a gift. So I have another video, and I'm gonna play that, you guys, and we're gonna talk about this after it finished, you guys. I do not own the rights to this music, but he does.
Ultra Vibe Soul.
Two-step, get loose, get loose. I know you see him, can't miss it. These new boots, alright. She feeling alright, shaking her caboose, Don't help me raise the roof. Come on, if you in your new boots, I like your new boots. New boots, let me see your new boots. New boots, I like your new boots. New boots, you got your new boots. New boots, I like your new boots. New boots, let me see your new boots. New boots, I like your new boots. New boots, you got your new boots. New boots, I like your new boots. Won't you tell me where you got 'em? Where you got 'em? Take me to that store, take me right now. Do they got the hat to match? Do they got the hat? Do they got some more? I sure hope so. I need to get me a pair. Give me a pair before I go. Bell buckle to match. I'ma wear it to the black rodeo. That's right. Them boots look clean. Them boots look nice. Look real nice. Tell me one thing. Won't you tell me, son? Did you get them for a good price? I wanna know. 'Cause I want me some. Two-step, get loose, I know you see them, can't miss it. These new boots, alright. She feeling alright, shaking her caboose, Don't help me raise the roof. Come on, if you in your new boots, I like your new boots. New boots, let me see your new boots. New boots, I like your new boots. New boots, you got your new boots. New boots, I like your new boots. New boots, let me see your new boots. New boots, I like your new boots.
All right, new boots. Let's talk
Hmm.
about it because everybody is getting new boots.
Yeah. Well, first of all, shout out to my oh so beautiful wife for participating in that video. And just in it, you feel good when you get anything new,
You sure do.
not just boots, shoes, hairdo, nails done, feet done, new purse, new
Mm-hmm.
car, and a new house, anything.
Anything.
I just so happened to pick boots and made a song about it.
Oh,
And
come on.
I'm trying to get in touch with some people to get that song licensed with some boot companies like Ariat. Um, we have a
Mm.
place here called Boot Country. Because if you listen to the lyrics, that's actually a full song, but we just shot that one verse for the mic video.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to the lyrics, it's actually almost like a commercial, because I start the verse off saying, "Won't you tell me where you got them? Take me to that stove. Do they got the
Mm.
head to match? Do they got some more? I need to
Come
get me
on.
a pair before I go. Belt buckle to match. I'm gonna wear it to the black rodeo."
Come on.
And I say, "Them boots look clean. Them boots look nice. But tell me one more thing. Did you get them for a good price? Because I
Oh,
want me some." So that commercial writes itself, right?
I mean, you're right, especially now because
Hmm.
they are hot. Like
Hmm.
boots are a hot commodity.
Yep.
Boots, hats,
Hmm.
anything dealing with shorts, the frills, it's just hot now,
Yeah. Hmm.
so they better go ahead and get those
Yeah.
boots because I'm
Yeah.
telling you they're going to continue to go
Mhm.
up and up. So I
Yeah.
like that. I
Yeah,
like
when I'm performing that song at shows, and somebody happen to have some new boots on, they make sure they show me.
that. Come
They
on
feel
now.
good about them boots. They feel good about them new boots.
Yes, because I feel good about mine. I feel good about
Yeah.
anything that I buy new. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So tell me, where do you see Southern Soul in the next 5 years? Where do you see it?
I definitely see it returning to its roots, its origin, its core. That ain't ever going nowhere. That's blues has spun so many other genres of music. Period. That it's not ever going anywhere. You know, it's on the mainstream now, but like I said, it's been around for years and years and years, and it's just something about blues, real blues, that puts you in a um. It just feels good, like I'm big on grooves with music. If you can get in a groove that people gonna groove to, um, that's big. A groove
Yeah.
a groove is actually emotional. You know
Mm-hmm.
that feeling that gets you emotionally tied to the music. That
Mm-hmm.
groove. And if you get
Mm-hmm.
people in that, uh, you can win.
I agree. I think we have a thing around here every Friday night. I'm gonna cook some fish. I'm
Hmm.
gonna turn on my Alexa. Let's
Hmm.
listen to Southern Soul. We're
Hmm.
gonna sit down. See, listen to Alexa now, talking about can I help you with that? That's how we wind down
Hmm.
on Fridays with our Southern Soul. That takes us into the weekend.
Yes.
And Southern Soul has helped people along with myself through a lot of different things now. A
Hmm.
lot of different because it tells a story, you know. So yeah, Southern it's not going anywhere.
You learn a
Um,
lot of lessons through Southern Soul.
yes,
Whole lot
yes,
of lessons. Mhm.
yes, a whole lot. So as for you, um, with social media, because social media is major now.
Mhm.
That's a free marketing tool.
Mhm.
Um, you use it as your free marketing tool.
Mhm. Do I
All
use it?
social, yeah. Do you use it as your
Oh
free
yeah,
marketing?
most definitely, most definitely. And I try to post something at least every day.
Right.
Um, I don't get caught up. I made a post about this recently. Um, I don't get caught up in who like what, um, how many likes or shares. I don't.
Me.
People say I don't really care. I don't care at all. I don't care. You know, my real fans, they know where to find me. Um, and if you put it out there, new fans are going to potentially find it.
Right.
You don't have to. One thing about music, that I love with anything that you do that you love, you don't have to force it on people.
Mm.
If it's meant to, come across that person's path, it's going to,
It's
you
going
know.
to.
As I'm getting on up in age, I'm 45. I'll be 46 this Saturday.
Oh,
Um,
happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm actually having a birthday bash Sunday. I got some
Okay.
of my Southern Soul partners coming through and gonna grace the stage for me Sunday.
Okay.
But as I'm getting older, um, and looking back at it, I think I've been like this my whole life, really. Um, just not getting caught up in what's not for you, not
Mm.
forcing stuff on people. You can't force nobody to love you. You can't force nobody to stay in your life. I mean, you
Mm.
can't control who's going to come in your life either. I've learned just to go with what's happening. Don't be
Mm.
malicious toward anybody. Don't treat anybody bad. Just, you know,
Right.
be you, and the right people and situations are going to come across. I guarantee you.
I
You
agree. I agree. I agree with you. I'm like you. I don't look for followers, likes. If you're gonna rock with Vicky P, you're gonna rock
know,
with Vicky P. That's just
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I don't force it on you.
mhm,
It's just I'm organic, and that's
mhm,
just it.
yep.
I'm not in competition. It's
There
and
you
I
go.
use my social media platform. I need
Mhm,
to do better because when I was more active, I
mhm,
did notice an increase. But
mhm.
I was like, you know what? I said the same thing you just said. I was like, I'm not gonna be all 24/7 on social media. It's not gonna
Right,
consume my life.
right.
Whoever's gonna support me is gonna support me, and who's not, and it's okay. It's not gonna stop me from listening to music. It's not gonna stop me from, hey, how you doing? It's not gonna stop me because
It ain't gonna stop nothing. It
right,
definitely ain't gonna stop your blessings because
right.
whatever's coming to you is coming, and a thing you can do about it. Or nobody else.
It ain't nothing you can do about it. And nobody else. Say that again because you
Mm-hmm.
are so right. All righty. I am going to play. I hate because the names are not out here, but them girls.
Oh man,
Okay.
that's I'm gonna tell you about that song once you get through. It's actually a remake. Them girls
Okay.
from the country.
All right. Well, I am getting ready to play them girls from the country. I do not own the rights to this music, but he does. Here we go.
Kutty experience.
Come on, Gerald Levert.
Oh, yeah. Can I talk to you? All of my partners keep telling me about this place way off in the country where the women are different. They different out there. Wait a minute, let me finish. Hold on. They gon' feed you. They gon' feed you good. They gon' love you. They gon' love you good. The best women I done seen by far. Ain't nothing like them. They'll treat you like the king that you are. Listen, them girls from the country. Them girls, see they some special kind. The kind that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times. Them girls from the country. Let me tell you about them girls. Them girls from the country. See they some special kind. The kind that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times. Them girls from the country. And she'll be there. Through the tough times. She'll be right there. I know she will. When you're going through all your trials, brother. That girl, she just wants your time. She got her own money. Says she got her own money. So you better treat her right. And one more thing, don't you ever break her heart. Them girls from the country. Them girls from the country. See, they some special kinds. They some special kinds. The kind that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times, them girls from the country. I don't want one from nowhere else. Them girls from the country. See, they some special kinds. The kind that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times, them girls from the country. You better get you one of them girls. I like it, I like it. I want it, I want it. Gotta have one of them country girls. Gotta have one. Gotta have one of them girls.
Woo, honey. I
The Kutty experience.
wait, whoa, because I'm gonna run that back one more time, but let me say this.
Mhm.
Think about who I was listening to. Because I was like, a little confused, like want to sing a little bit of Gerald Levert, because you sound like Gerald Levert. But let me run this back one more time. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Woo.
Telling me about this place way off in the country where the women are different, they different out there. Wait a minute, let me finish. Hold on. They gon' feed you, they gon' feed you good. They gon' love you, they gon' love you good. The best women I done seen by far, ain't nothing like them. They'll treat you like the king that you are. Listen, them girls from the country, them girls, see they some special kinds. The kind that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times, them girls from the country. Let me tell you about them girls. Them girls from the country. See they some special kinds. The kind that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times, them girls from the country. And she'll be there through the tough times, She'll be right there, I know she will. When you're going through all your trials, brother, that girl, she just wants your time. She got her own money, says she got her own money. So you better treat her right. And one more thing, don't you ever break her heart. Them girls from the country. See, they some special kinds. The kind that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times, them girls from the country. I don't want one from nowhere else. Them girls from the country. See, they some special kinds. The kind that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times, them girls from the country. You better get you one of them girls. I like it, I like it. I want it, I want it. Gotta have one of them country girls. Gotta have one. Gotta have one of them girls.
Woo! I love that.
Thank you.
Let's talk about how did you even the remix?
I was I'll be up all types of night in the studio. And I came up with the idea probably about 3 in the morning, but I didn't start on it. Left the studio, went, got in the bed. My studio is in the backyard of my home, by the way.
Mhm.
So went inside, laid down, went to sleep. I got up the next morning about 9 and came out here and started working on the beat. My wife got up. We got up at the same time. She went to the gym. I came to the studio. I usually go to the gym with her, but I came on to the studio, started working on, that beat or whatever. Got the beat done and got the first verse done. By that time, um, this how I know my wife is my soulmate. We've been together so long. So she get back from the gym. I called her out to the studio. Listen to this. I played, and guess what she said?
What did she say?
I was just listening to this song at the gym.
Ah,
No lie. Like I said, I left the studio about 3 in the morning, got in the bed. I ain't mentioned this song or the idea or anything to her. And she come back from the gym and said, I was just listening to this song at the gym. No lie. So
woo. When you said, they gonna love you, the Southern ladies gonna love you, they gonna feed you, they gonna
yes,
help you through tough times.
yes.
No, yes,
My
yes.
grandma from the backwoods, the country. My mama from the backwoods, the country. I just had to get me a woman from the country.
Just ain't nothing like them Southern ladies.
Nothing
Come on.
like it. You hear me?
Nothing like these Southern ladies. Somebody gotta make a song about this is a good song. Actually it could be, Cecily have her Southern man. Now
Uh-huh.
you got this song. Come on now. You just came up with our Southern lady song
Yeah.
because that's
Hmm.
I like that. I really,
Thank you.
really, really do like that. I do.
Thank you.
So do you like singing ballads
Yeah,
versus faster paced songs?
I do. I'm not the best singer. Uh-huh.
Well, you sound good to
But
me.
I do what I can. I'm not the best singer. I get guys in my studio like BJ Mood Swing and Kanisha Fairley, those type of people, and it's night and day.
Well, you sound good. So
I
hey,
mean, I, I make it work, but when I
give
get that,
yourself a pat on the back. That's what you need to do.
yeah. I mean, I do what works for Big Kiddy.
Well,
But like I said, when I have people like BJ or Kanisha coming here, it's a totally different ball game. They on a whole nother level, and
well,
I tell them that, you know.
you just keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
Well, thank you.
It is working. So, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Um, well, next 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
I know I'll definitely still be doing music. Definitely on a recording studio. The thing about music, the thing about anything like music or something that's not um tangible, so to speak, where you can set a goal and you're gonna meet that goal. There's so many different variables with trying to say I'm gonna be doing this and that in something that's not tangible. There's so many factors that can go into that versus if you're going to school to get a degree,
Mm-hmm.
it's just you and the degree. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you do the work, you're gonna get the degree.
Mm-hmm.
But something like music, you can do the work, you could be the best singer in the world, and if it ain't for you, it just ain't gonna happen. You know.
Hmm.
But one thing that I can control is my love for music. So, like I said, I'll definitely be producing 10 years from now. I'll definitely be on the studio 10 years from now. And whether I be done made it or not by then, I'm definitely still going to be singing 10 years from now. So,
Come on. Come
those are
on.
the things I can control.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. I'm kind of excited. I hope you make a video to that song.
Well, I actually got the video dropping probably in the next 3 weeks. It's another hanging mic video. So it's gonna be not the official video, but it's gonna be some content for the fans,
Well, please send me something when you get the official
I
video up.
will. I will.
I love to have videos.
Okay.
Sometimes I might get on here and just talk and play music and videos. So make
Mhm.
sure you send me that.
Okay.
So for booking information, anybody need a producer, beats, whatever, how can they get in contact with you?
Well, for booking, I do have a manager, L. Kelly. You can get in contact with him. As far as studio time, um, to be honest with you, since I've become an artist, you know, when I was just an engineer, just an engineer, producer, studio owner, you work with so many different people. But when you take on becoming an artist seriously, like I have, it takes a lot of time away from that, trying to
Mm,
focus on, getting yourself to where you need to go instead of um, helping here, helping there with a beat or studio time. That's time you can be putting to yourself. So, of course, I still do help people, but that has since becoming officially Big Kutty, the Southern Soul artist, that time has dwindled a lot.
I see.
For good reason. So I can put more effort and time into cultivating Big Kutty. So
Right, right. And especially you're getting booked,
yeah.
so it's I mean, now you have to play the balance. You're
Hmm.
getting booked, you have family,
Yeah.
so how is that going with
Well, my
being
family, my wife is 1,000% supportive in
that's
anything I do. I do have two small children. Well, I was gonna say a 13-year. He'll be 13 Thursday. His birthday is 2 days before mine. And
Mhm.
I also have a 10-year-old daughter. So my studio used to be downtown Hattiesburg, but since moving my studio home, um, I've had a lot more time with family,
Mm,
which I ain't never been the type of person that's in the studio, 24 hours a day anyway. I still have a career outside of music, you know.
right.
Um,
Mhm.
so I still work, uh, but like I said, the schedule that I have with my job allows me to, have a lot of time to do my music also.
Oh,
So
that's a
that's a
blessing.
blessing. Yeah, it is.
That's a blessing.
But it's good. Everybody's supportive. Um, I know when to dial it back. You
Don't
know,
we?
if
We do.
wife is needing some extra time, I know when to dial it back a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
like I said, but everybody's been supportive, family and friends. Um, like I said earlier, I don't take for granted, the blessing that I have to be able to do this literally every day, and also have people to shoot my video content, things like that. So
That's awesome.
that's when we step back and look at that. I'm blessed right there.
That's awesome.
Extremely. Mhm.
That's awesome. Um, because when you're walking in your own lane, like you said, you know when to dial it back. You can dial
Mhm.
it back.
Yeah,
You know,
of
um,
course.
when you got all this other stuff going on and you can't dial it back.
Yeah.
Because that's like when I started my podcast, I was like, I want the rights to do what I feel like I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I felt overwhelmed last year, and I was
Hmm.
like, okay, I'm a new wife.
Hmm.
On podcast 2 nights a week. I work a
Hmm.
full-time job. I need to
Hmm.
dial it back. So I
Hmm.
dialed it back to one day, but I'll do 2 interviews. But like you
Yeah.
said, you have to know when to do that because
Hmm.
family is first and always very, very important.
This music, I'm the type of guy. I love being married. I love being the head of my family, being a family man. So this music, anything, nothing, none of that is ever gonna come before my family.
Come
Period.
on.
You
Woo!
know.
That's now tell everybody your social media handles so everybody that's on here can go follow, make some content, use his music. Let's pump it up, y'all.
Well, Facebook is just Big Kutty. Instagram is I am Big Kutty. and TikTok is Big Kutty Ultra Vibe Soul. So those are the main three that I'm on. Of course, you can search me on YouTube, Big Kutty also. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Big Kutty, thank you so much for taking the time out to come on live with Vicky P. Is there anything that I missed that you want to mention?
Well, I have a new single dropping Saturday called Trouble in Paradise.
Woo, I think I got it. Let me see.
And also I have the birthday bash Saturday. And not Saturday, Sunday, July the 20th. And also I want to thank you for having me. I've been trying to get on your podcast for the longest. I don't worry your assistant to death. She probably told you.
No, she did. She don't, she did. No.
But I check in with her every few months, and it's me again in the midst. Put a little laughing face. So I'm glad that we finally had a chance for me to come onto your platform, and thank you for having me.
Oh yes. And I'm sure she was always nice. I'm sure she was.
Very, very nice.
Yes.
And I want to give you some encouraging words to keep doing what you're doing. We need platforms like this with people that generally care about the music and the artists. So keep doing what you're doing also.
Thank you. And I do have that song, Trouble in Paradise. I'm glad you brought it up.
This song right here is what happens when you don't know how to dial it back.
Woo! I'm glad you mentioned that. Here we go, y'all. Trouble in Paradise.
Trouble.
She was
Uh-huh.
not trying to hide. She
At
was
all.
out there smiling with that purse on her shoulder. Hey, Kutty. Hey. Want you to
Mm-hmm.
go back and tell it.
Yeah. She want me to.
She wants you to go back and tell it, Kutty. Want you to. And then when you said, a man can't accept, what a woman
Can't
can't,
take it.
he going crazy.
Can't take it. Hey, all she did was go on a date. He done slept with 100 women.
And about to have a heart attack. Need to wear a monitor on his chest. She was flying like a bird. She was flying.
She said, look at me. Had the nerve to come up and speak to me, Miss Vicky.
What you do?
She know this my best friend.
She couldn't wait to get out that car. What?
Trouble in paradise.
Trouble. He better fix it. Well, no, he can't fix that.
That's done with.
That's done with.
I told you, if you notice your woman ain't complaining no more and she ain't crying no more, you in trouble, boy.
Yeah. Or if she's like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna ask where I'm going. Bye.
That was over a month ago. You just didn't know it.
Keep on making that good music, Kutty.
Oh yeah.
I love it. And thank you so much for coming on Live with Vicky P. Anytime you want to come back, you know what to do. Get in touch with us. And again, you keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
Thank you.
Working.
Very much.
It's working. All righty. So we are going to listen, I can play your videos and music all night. But we have to get up and go to work in the morning. So you know.
Right.
But like I said, I've enjoyed it. And anytime you want to come back, come on back. Give me a call.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Right. You too. You have a good night.
You also.
All right. Bye-bye. You guys better go out there and download that music, make some content, because this man can sing. This man can sing. No, not sing. Sing. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show because, like I said, I like to bring new artists on because sometimes we can hear the music, but we don't know, we can't put the face with the music. So that's what Live with Vicky P do. I give you the artist and the music. So let me go ahead and do some promotion and then we're going to call it a night. All righty. The Houston County Cowboy. Now booking for him is Miss Selena at 762-436-0464. He is a Southern Soul artist. He's available for concerts, parties, and private events. Hey, he's got that song done. Julio. Hey. Act up, Julio. Okay. Houston County Cowboy. Miss Poochie Baby, booking for her 404-307-5445, which is my manager, Tanya. So if you are interested in booking Miss Poochie, give her a call. Miss Poochie and her dancers, baby, when I tell you they will put on a show, they will put on a show. If you would like an interview with me, the host, Vicky P, you can call Tanya at 404-307-5445. I do promotions. I interview not only just Southern Soul artists, producers. I interview businesses. I interview nonprofit organizations. And you guys give me a call. Come on the Live with Vicky P show because listen, it is always a vibe. Thank you so much for tuning in on the Live with Vicky P show. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Always remember, it is always a vibe on the Live with Vicky P show. You guys have a good night.